Think this will stop me from cooking?
Cook whatever you like, as long as it's that ridiculous chili pea or some other dreck. But don't even think about using my formula.
You just try and stop me, bitch.
Well, I don't have to.
No way, bro.
I got these two fine ladies.
What happened?
Want to participate?
He didn't fuck. He went to a fucking strip club with Walt's money.
Hey, wanna know what's funny? What's funny? This old dude, he gave it to me. What? He gave it to me. It's like his entire life savings. What? Why? Because he's a dumbass. That's why.
Yeah, that always works out.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Skinny Pete.
Skinny Pete, you little bitch.
I only got like
Hold on.
1,500. Waffle House? Yeah.
They're showing this because
Man,
Hank's searching the RV
to
lead.
use that dude's money to buy an RV.
What?
What do you want with an RV
Hank!
for?
He has like a list of the people who own the RV he has.
It's like,
Oh, maybe they're showing a flashback. Is this a flashback?
mind. Jesus.
Do I need to sign something or something?
Nah, it's like a no paperwork type deal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little
He's
shady.
off the trail. No, he's off the trail though.
I don't think so.
I think so. She looks pregnant.
It's a different bathroom. Yeah, it's fucking Ted.
So why did she look pregnant? Ted, put a tie on. Jesus. I hate everyone in this fucking show.
I hate those placemats.
Hate
Why
those
different colors.
Hate those plates, dude. God, there's more of a bowl than a plate is.
Yeah, I'll be right there.
What the fuck are you doing, Walter?
Cancer.
You want to talk about trust?
Shit's blowing up,
Let's talk
bro.
about trust. I told you not to cook my formula, and you went ahead and did it anyway.
Because I never said I want to cook it. Because it ain't yours. It's ours.
Yeah, fuck you, Walt.
Plural, bitch.
Plural, bitch.
Have my permission.
No smoke, no smell, no waste. There's no cook.
Nah.
Could be just setting up and move inside.
I say we call it a night. Come back with a search warrant.
I'm not letting the sucker on my side. There's gotta be
He's obsessed, bro.
Yeah, he is.
a way.
What are you doing, Hank? What are you doing, Hank?
Oh, breaking the law.
I'm gonna look to the fucking roof.
Yeah, that roof's all fucked. Oh, bang! Nice.
He fucking
Hi.
waves. Oh, my
here it
god.
comes. I'm a pervert, not a FBI DI.
I'm a pervert. I'm a pervert. Is my window closed?
Got a pack.
He's going? No way.
Texas.
Yeah, well, you can't be mad.
Wow.
Hank. It's not yes.
Wow. Oh.
Let's
Getting
do
a
it.
lot of action this episode, bro.
Yeah.
Doing my job.
I would like
I know. A condo in Georgetown, I know.
if you would let me finish.
But everyone thinks I would jerk it off on this thing? Fine. But I'm on to something. I know it. You understand me?
You know, like they say, like, they do these scenes and then they go, oh, you shouldn't eat food because then you have to eat it every time. So they've had, like, 35 takes of them eating a sandwich.
What exactly is this?
But like that, so in the shower, how long do you think he was in that shower for?
Quite some time.
Yeah, like 3 hours.
I'll tell you what I think it is. Jesse was capable of working under my supervision, trusting him with solo venture.
Walt?
That's quite another matter.
Hank has it too.
His product was more or less consistent with the quality I had come to expect.
Let's fucking go!
More or less?
Yes!
I think Gus is playing him just to fuck with him.
I don't give a shit.
Purple goddamn mouth sucker, whatever those are called.
Binkies?
Binky.
Are you sure?
Got to keep the juice in somehow.
He hardly even comes home. He works all day, all night, barely eats, barely speaks to me. It's like something's eating him away from
Men.
inside.
His laundry?
Yep. Laundering.
Laundering what?
Meth?
Clothes? Do you have to launder meth?
Yep. Oh, there's a hidden entrance under the machine.
Secret entrance.
I was like, what the fuck are we doing to this machine? Isn't it easier just to reach in and grab the clothes, not build a whole fucking escalator system?
Yeah. Can we just, like, Narnia this thing and go inside of it?
Oh, somebody's excited like it's Christmas morning.
Thorium oxide. For a catalyst bed.
Oh, that's a thing of words.
Yep.
So this was at least a $6 million.
Walt? I guess Jesse's gonna enjoy his new job.
For the good of my family?
Then they weren't bad decisions.
Ooh.
What does a man do, Walter?
Takes a shower.
How many rows does he walk down? Oh, she got shook.
They checked in.
But it didn't stop her from fucking, I guess. Do you think that hearing about Hank made her think that she needs to do better for what's the kid's name?
Great.
Poppy?
Yep.
Pillsworth?
What a stud.
Lucinda? Trevo. What's the baby's name? Pedro?
Yeah, my vote goes to Pedro.
Chilinda. Magdalene.
Okay, Dick. The bit's over. I'm trying.
What's the baby's name?
I don't know! Oh, here we go.
Say it.
Yeah, I don't want to Google it, because what if the fucking baby dies in season 4, episode 8?
Exactly.
So I can't fucking Google the baby's name.
It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna keep guessing. Bertrude.
Okay, Google. Walt's daughter's name in Breaking Bad. Holly.
Holly?
Yes. God damn it.
Holly. I was close.
Yeah, but I did get a slight spoiler.
What, their name's Holly?
No. Played by 3 different actresses.
Oh, that is a spoiler.
Yeah.
They always have babies played by more than one.
Yeah, but is it because there's a time jump?
I was close.
You fucking said Pedro.
You said Pedro.
I
said Bertrude.
Yeah, Bertrude isn't. I said arguably Pedro is closer to Holly than Bertrude is.
Here. Know your enemy, though.
Oh. Go meet.
Kiss me. Kiss him.
We got a drink around here.
Tea.
Hank's losing it, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, right to the flag. Fuck the flag.
The last shot in the dark there, Hank.
Is he gonna throw away the cake for it though? No, definitely not.
Fuck no, dude. That's a Costco cake. Oh my Jesus. Fucking body slam that thing. And Skyler or Jerry the King Lawler. Fuck.
Breaking news is I am sleeping with my boss, and I don't know why.
Wow.
Yep.
This poor divorce lawyer turned therapist.
Yeah, she can't do shit.
It's a lie. I do know why. Says he's not going anywhere. So that's a really brilliant gambit on my part. Yep. Genius.
At least she got some dick, I guess.
Got some bow tie dick.
You asking my permission to spend this money?
No.
Yeah.
God, no. I'm just, just trying to just talk it through.
Skyler?
Let me just say that I'm half as qualified and twice the price of a therapist. There is nothing to discuss here, Skylar.
I'm just saying.
On the first part of the journey.
Don't start that. You're get in trouble again.
I know. You think she's been to the desert with a horse with no name?
I don't think anybody has.
Oh, he moved the money and she's gonna panic.
All his stuff's gone.
Oh, I thought that's just because she cleaned up.
No, she didn't clean that much. Uh-oh. Huh.
Is prepared to offer you a sweetheart deal for doing precisely nothing.
Really?
10% of all future profits from his solo venture.
Damn right it belongs to me.
I knew I could count on you boys to play nice. That almost brings a tear to my eye.
Send my 10%. See you later.
Spend it in good health. That is the last money you'll ever earn in this business. I'm in. You're out.
I am about to fucking lose it with Walt, bro.
What was the offer, if I may ask?
You think this will stop me from cooking?
Cook whatever you like, as long as it's that ridiculous chili pea or some other dreck. But don't even think about using my formula.
Fuck Walter, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky web.
It's not. Fuck Walter. That's where I've landed in this goddamn web.
I didn't want him arrested. He ran with a bad crowd, but he was never a bad person.
Hank's gonna lose it when it's a dead end.
His life around.
Who are we talking about, Mr. Ortega?
My son.
I'd really like to speak with him.
I miss those TVs. Nintendo 64.
Uh-oh. Fuck.
Why is everybody dying? First off, this was the best our banter's been in a while. I was legit cracking up.
I think I spent like 20 minutes talking about the baby's name.
You did. I was getting genuinely upset at you. I like the fact that I just kept hard cutting in between each moment, so the audience would also get upset at you. And then I cut out all
I
the
was
times.
pretty close.
No. What do you mean? Okay, we're done. I'm not getting heated about this again. Breaking Bad Season 3, Episode 5. I titled this Fuck Walter, and I think that point still stands. Walter sucks. Like, the fact he's... this whole smear campaign against Jesse he's throwing. I love the fact Gustavo, that's his name, right?
Yep, Chicken Boy.
Yeah. I love the fact he said it was more or less the same quality he was used to.
Yeah, even all playing mind games.
Exactly, but I didn't even care because you could tell that got to Walt, the fact that he heard...
Well, it might be true.
And it very well could be, but the fact that he heard that Jesse can cook at his level, or at least similar to his level, absolutely got under his skin, which was so good to see.
Yeah, he knew exactly how to play to his ego and pull his little strings.
I think I wonder what was the switch for Walt that finally made him sign the papers and go, okay, I'll give Skylar what she wants, and I'm pretty much done with the family.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting too, though, the fact that so Skylar finds the money. Then I think like she's literally second guessing, going, well, you know what? It is a lot of money, and he's being legit. And then she finally comes, possibly opens the door a little bit for her to come to his side. And then what does she find when she gets back? Divorce papers that are signed.
And I do want to bring up the fact I really loved Skylar's kind of arc in this episode, because the thing that was unsettling to her was we got to see, I think, last episode of the episode before this, when the first time she had sex with Ted, or maybe it was the second or third time, but she was talking about the heated floors in the bathroom. And she's like, oh my God, these heated floors are amazing. And this was right after he gave her a big sob speech about, he's like, I had to skim money from the company. I absolutely had to. Like, I was like, we were dying. I had to save my family and to save my house and everything. Meanwhile, he's doing things floors. Doing heated floors in his bathroom. Meanwhile, Walt hasn't spent a cent of the money. He set it all aside. The only thing he spent was to pay off the bills that were going to be inherited by Skylar for cancer.
Yeah, for his cancer treatments. That's what I mean. They're both I mean, obviously they're both bad. You could arguably say Walter's worse, but I mean, if you wanted to say it as a breaking the law and not breaking the law, they both broke the law, so they're both on that side of the tracks. And so it's funny because that's what she's thinking. Well, they're both breaking the law. One is doing it to take care of me and the family,
and one
and
doing
look
it
at this bag of money. And the other one's doing it supposedly to get out of debt. But if that's the case, why is he living in a trailer if it's all he needs? No, he's got heated floors because he probably have appearances or whatever he wants to believe.
And I do love the moment where, like, she takes, I think it's a bathrobe or a towel, but she literally takes it and drops it on the floor to stand on it so she can't.
Yeah,
feel
like
the
she's like
heated floors.
disgusted by the heat.
Yeah, I do like that.
That was a good shot.
Hank, man, is fucking going through it.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the detective thing. He's like, it's kind of interesting. I never really thought about it till I watched it again this time, but like, it's like Moby Dick. Like, it's so obsessed.
If his chest was
the
a
only
cannon,
thing,
he would have shot his heart upon it.
But there you go.
I think that's a perfect analogy for this, but I think it's also coming from the fact that he's had control stripped from every other aspect of his life. And this is the one thing he feels like he can do. So, yeah. Chasing down... and also, to give Jesse some shit in this episode, we got to see him, Combo, and Skinny Pete completely blow the entire wad of cash Jesse gave back in, I think it was, the pilot episode.
Walt gave him?
Yeah, that Walt gave him, being like, we need to buy an RV, something that we can do this in, and he just blows the entire wad of cash, only has a couple hundred
Good thing Combo came through, otherwise that would have been a real quick end to this show. But
it also shows, it was a flashback, and it shows that was Jesse in episode 1 of the first season, and you can see how far he's come to the point he's at now versus who he was then. Because the first shot we see of Jesse in this show was his buddy getting busted, like their whole, I don't know if it was his buddy, but he was definitely involved in their production, their whole meth lab getting raided, and he's in the neighbor's house.
It was the guy that died in the RV. It was Crazy Eight's buddy.
Yeah. But I think Jesse was involved because it would be wild coincidence if Jesse just happened to be there across the street.
Jesse was the cook.
Okay, yeah. So like from the beginning, like our introduction to Jesse's character was this guy who just didn't understand stakes or anything. He took nothing serious.
Yeah.
And I love it literally came down to he just needed some guidance, because from the very beginning he was an idiot, but by episode 2, episode 3, I loved so much the first time we got to see him cook alone without Walter after he had cooked under Walter when he was in the RV with what's his name, Chester? Badger. When he was in the RV with Badger and talking about how it wasn't quite good enough and he knew he could get there, and he kept pushing and pushing and pushing. And there was also this moment where the boiling flask thing, he's like, yo man, that's such a cool, I don't remember what he called it, and it was literally the line for line the same conversation he had with Walter. When Walter pulled it out, Walter was like, no, this is a boiling flask.
Yeah,
exactly.
So you could see like he's really smart, and
he needed guidance.
He's not really. He is a fuck up, but he's he has the potential to not be.
But yeah, I really liked this episode. This was kind of the first foray into me accepting the show back. These last 4 episodes they were good episodes, but I've been so pissed at Walter since killing Jane that I kept waiting for a hint of a redemption for his character. Something to, because they like had me. I was so invested in his character all the way, and like he would have slip ups or something would come up, but they were always invested. And then the big bombshell the show dropped was remission. Like, you're in remission. Yeah. And I was like, I did not see that coming from a million years away. I was like, oh my God, they have a billion different directions they can take this show. Because now he's just fucked. Like, he thought, okay, I'm going to be dead in 6 months. I might as well do this. And now I have to live with all these choices that I made.
The consequences.
And so I was like, that happened, and I was like, oh my God, this show just became so interesting. And then he just became the biggest fucking asshole I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, oh my God. So although they doubled down on him being an asshole, at least it came like this felt like the first episode Heisenberg really took over. I feel like I barely saw Walt this episode. This was almost all Heisenberg.
Yeah, there's a lot of Heisenberg in this episode.
It was all ego across the board. Even him talking to Gus, him talking to Jesse, definitely. Saul. Him talking to Saul. So, like, this whole episode was really like the coming out party of Heisenberg, where it's no longer his weapon. he like it's no longer like the Walt's back is against the wall
defense mechanism.
Yeah, it's no longer his defense mechanism. That's a great way to put it.
Well, that is interesting to think about. Like if you think about it as percentages, like this, it's never been like a higher than 50% Heisenberg, or this is like the first time you see that. That's pretty interesting. I never thought of it that way.
So I'm really interested to see what the hell that development comes from. Because Heisenberg, it's interesting because Heisenberg does not give a shit about Walt's family. No. It's all about ego.
Ego, I'm the king.
And Walt doesn't give a shit about ego. Walt is all about he cares about his family. Like the whole reason he got into this, he's the one who was obsessed with numbers and I need $737,000 in order to save my family's life and to do all this. And so it's really cool to get to see these two like clashing internals of this same character. And the fact that Walt's like gone now, I absolutely love, because now I assume he's not gone. I assume in a couple episodes he flares back up and it's like, oh, there's little hints of Walt. But I love the fact that he's not Walt right now, he's Heisenberg. Because now it allows me to hate this character, as opposed to be like, no, he's still Walt. Like, he's done all these good things, and he's like this kind of person. Like, no, Heisenberg's a piece of shit. So I'm excited to hate on Heisenberg and then get hopeful when I see these little glimmers of Walt, as opposed to the other way around.
Still there.